is the difference between the nafs, which is translated as the soul, and the ruh, which is translated as the spirit. The nafs in the Quranic language is the self, the inner seat of desires, motives, and accountability. It's the you that makes moral choices and bears responsibility before Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala. The ruh in the Quranic usage is the breath, spirit from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala, the life-giving command that animates the body and links the human to the divine origin of life. So think of it like saying that the nafs is the personality interface that interacts with the dunya, the world, and makes what you call moral decisions. When it comes to the ruh is the life spark from Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala that makes that interface even possible. So here, the Quran speaks of the nafs in multiple moral states. Like, for example, there is what you call the nafs al-ammara to bisu'i, yani the soul that commands to evil. That is in Surah Yusuf, ayah 53. We have what you call the nafs al-lawama, yani the reapproaching soul in Surah al-Qiyamah, the second ayah. And then there is what you call the nafs al-mutma'inna, the tranquil soul in Surah al-Fajr, ayah 27. So what happens is that each state reflects the moral and spiritual condition of the self, showing that the nafs is a moral battleground. The ruh, however, appears in a different semantic field as وَنَفَخْتُ فِيهِ مِنْ رُوحِي, yani I breathe into him from my spirit. Surah Sad, ayah 70. To hear, my spirit ruh is not part of Allah's essence, but an honorable ascription indicating the divine origin of life. When Allah says, قُلِ الرُّوحِ مِنْ أَمْرِ رَبِّي, that the spirit is from the command of my master. Surah Isra, ayah 85, where he says that it's showing a matter of divine command beyond full human grasp. So what happens is that question comes, why did Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala distinguish them? Why did he distinguish the nafs and the ruh? What's the purpose of the nafs? The purpose here of the nafs is to be the seat of moral testing, to carry what we call the trust, the amana of free will in Surah Ahzab, ayah 72. Here, its ultimate purpose is the tazkiyah, yani purification and growth in Surah Shams, verse 9 to 10. Without the nafs, there is no moral journey, no earnings of deeds, no merit in obedience. So, again, what's the purpose of the ruh in the other side? The ruh is to connect man to Allah's life-giving command, yani to elevate human dignity above mere biology. Humans are not just animated meat, but beings with what you call a divine link. Its purpose is not moral struggle, but existential grounding. Without it, the body is just dust. So the question comes, how did the ancient Arabs understand these two concepts here? Pre-Islamic Arabs had what we call the concept of an-nafs as life or self. When someone died, they will say, they will say that kharajat nafsa, that meaning his life has departed. The ruh was less common in pagan Arabia. It carried the meaning of breath or wind, invisible but life-giving. The Quran used it, reframed it their own worldview. Life is not just breath, but a divine deposit. So here, the Quran took their existing understanding of nafs as the self and expanded it into a moral, psychological map, while the ruh became what we call a theological term, linking man to divine command. So here, when you look at this, it's like imagine a lamp. The ruh is the electricity. It comes from the power station, yani Allah's command. And without it, the lamp is dead. Now, when you look at the nafs is like the lamp shade and switch panel, shaping how that light is used. Bright for good, dim for heedless, or switched off in rebellion. So here, the ruh gives being, existence. The nafs determines becoming. Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi.